We can do this. Hello. Good evening, everyone. This is Love It Ever After, and we are just going to hang out tonight. I have a book of poems. Wait, let me say it right. I got a book of poems. I got a book of poems that I'm tonight and reading. They are I don't know how to explain this, but this is a collection of people who submitted their poems in and they published it. It is from the International Library of Poetry. And so this is pretty cool. One of these poems is my mom's poem. So I won't be revealing names just for that reason. So I just want to say hi to everybody who is here or who will make it later. This is different kind of vibes tonight. Hopefully, I can just talk and chill and kind of like you guys can enjoy it. I know there's a lot going on tonight, so I will try to make it quick. Yeah. So it's called Tracing the Infinite. And like I said, it's from the International Library of Poetry. So, I also have another book. This one I've been working on. It's my own poem book. I have about 6 in here. So if you're lucky, I might read a few as well. So, yay. Um, God, I'm so nervous. It's been a while. It has been a while. So there is a foreword by the editor here that I'd like to read. Now, this was published in 2004. Hello. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Rex and Lord and Nos and Vegeta. Great to see you guys here. Kids tear they tear up my life. That is such the thing. Um, all right, so you ready? This is the foreword. Throughout life, we store information collected from experiences and try in some way to make sense of it. When we are not able to fully understand the things that occur in our lives, we often externalize the information. By doing this, we are afforded a different perspective, thus allowing us to think more clearly about difficult or perplexing events and emotions. Art is one of the ways in which people choose to externalize their thoughts. Within the arts, modes of expression differ from, um, but poetry is a very powerful tool by which people can share sometimes confusing, sometimes perfectly clear concepts and feelings with others. Intentions can run the gamut as well. The artist may simply want to share something that has touched their lives in some way, or they may want to get help to allay anxiety or uncertainty. The poetry within Tracing the Infinite is from every point on the spectrum, every topic, every intention, every event or emotion imaginable. Mm. Some poems will speak to certain readers more than others, but it is always important to keep in mind that each verse is the voice of a poet, of a mind that needs to make sense of this world, of a heart that feels the effects of every moment in this life, and perhaps of a memory that is striving to surface. Nonetheless, recalling our yesterdays gives birth to our many forms of expression. Ah, there we go. That's the forward for you too, Tom. Hello, Phil. Good to see you. Evening, evening. Evening to all. Hello, Vegeta. All right, so let's go ahead and get into reading some of these poems and just kind of hanging out and chilling. There's not really too much. I might, for the people who don't like this live and just kind of like want to replay this as they kind of lull themselves to sleep, I might re-edit this later on and just make it that kind of ASMR format, which was my intention to begin with, but I can't get anything right. Okay. Our first poem is called Growing Up. As you grow into a young lady, as your mother, I will always be on the sideline to advise and cherish you. So please do not leave me behind. I will always need your wonderful smile. Bronx fireflies. Scattered light flashes ahead, greenly glimmering beacons. And as I pass the firefly grotto, the smell of a clove cigarette slows my heart. Memories of summer spent recklessly, gleaming, glowing with laughter. The rain dims the insects' light, but not forever. Soon, too, they will be restored, and again crisscross patterns at night. My battered spirit holds this summer separate, season too bleak for its name. And I've misplaced my glitter, but kindle me again. I'll crackle with warmth and not burn. I live like a firefly and delight in you in random moments. Veterans Day. His chin rests in his head. And I wouldn't do that again. I said, see you later, boy. Okay. Veterans Day. His chin rests in his hand, eyes closed. 54 years old of life reveal themselves in laugh lines and silver eyebrows. The plush armchair swallows his fatigued figure, and I marvel at his aging beauty. Weary shoulders rise and fall, and the deep, hushed sounds of his steady, rhythmic breathing lull me into a peaceful trance. Years of physical struggle, fighting, and pain climb onto his back and push him forward, forcing him to balance on a single elbow. Disabled legs and spastic hands are camouflaged by motionless sleep. For now they rest unmoving, and I am grateful for this gift of solace. I am grateful for my freedom. I am grateful for my dad. I am grateful. Artist profile. No, I don't want that. That's an artist profile. Why do they have that in here? Okay. Dusting. Supine on the unscrubbed rug, I study dust patterns in sunbeams, searching for relics of your essence. Oh, do wonder and wanderlust of you. Even mites that might cling, love bite, a hickey or two, or your dander soaring, still spinning with anger. I inhale the much of you, the must of us, the still must be of us expanding lungs, neighbors to my heart, and I wait, my eyes, salty fountains, and I will wait, drying onto a pillar until your key clicks in the lock, and you fill the room with you, with the oxygen of you so I can melt, breathe, live again. Oh, yes, the hickeys, not the hickeys. Thought we passed that in high school. Can you explain the giant fishes on your wall? Captain Ahab. Yes. They are driftwood, so it's pieces of driftwood that this artist created fish with. Very beautiful, awesome talent. So, yes, I do, as you said, Rex, I do have to wait for the ads. I never knew there would be ads in the poem book, but, here we are, the good old days. Yes. Yeah, I'll have to show them off one day. Um, we have a couple more. We have, like, this jellyfish that under a black light, it glows. We don't own a black light. Can't show you. Okay, next one. O Del Mondo, entrapped, awe stands in beauty's grasp, gazing at the rhythmic beating of an ancient sea. Upon the grander stoic promontories, stretching high, causing drifting dreams to cry. Gira, Gira, Gira. But the night is before day, then the day before night. Gira, Gira, Gira. Moon before sun, and soon sun before another moon. Gira, Gira, Gira. Once again over Sinislau, shedding its shimmering light, stealing darkness from night. All right. Shadows. Shadows, shadows, shadows. When I was a child, we played tag and hide and seek around our trees. We laughed and chased each other in the darkness, slept beneath the trees at night. Now my children stop playing when our trees cast sinister shadows as they hide from muggers, robbers, rapists. Imagery are real. The children go inside as darkness descends and double lock the doors. Mm, that's kind of depressing. Thou shalt listen to thy poems. Okay, just a couple more. It's so depressing, that one. Why'd they have to bring that in the shadows? That is Boba. Okay. Rough neighborhood around here. Lock the doors and deadbolt them, please. Limericks? I don't know that term. Hello, Eclay. Good to see you. Now I'm gonna have to look up the definition of that. Hmm. A humorous, frequently bald body. Verse of 3 long and 2 short lines robbing Abba. I don't know if there's one in here. It's an Irish term. Uh, yep, I have it all over me. Okay, this one is called Evening. Sitting in the break between 2 instances of mood. We talked, and we were both happy that a drop of novelty finally arrived to light a candle behind our dusty window panes. The air swarmed with our delighted little gestures. Our eyes shook hands over a common impression. And so, outside the evening's mainstream, we found a way to tell each other that we both needed to be there. When we parted, you were the first to look away, but the glimmer in your eye told me something I already knew. Accidents never happen in the space between me and you. That was kind of cute. Yeah, so these are like poems by random people submitted. So you never can tell what's going to be in them. Which gives it some sort of like novelty and I don't know, surprise. Um, as a person who writes poems, I can never tell which way it's going to go. So, yeah, my apologies. Casual dining. I like to read the menu, she says to the waiter, declining his outstretched hand. He walks away with their order, and the man across the table watches her eyes as they trace their way from appetizers to wines. She tests the exotic sounds on her lips. Kamata olives, grilled portobello, red onion marmalade, sauté of greens, shaved fennel, Shiraz. Each name more tempting than the last. Are you not happy with what you chose? The man asks, arm raised, arm raised to signal the waiter back, alarmed. No, she tells him with a small smile, sipping water with lemon, silver bracelet making music with the glass. I simply like to know what I am missing. Who wrote the foreword is the editor. Editor, Howard Ellie. Howard Ellie. There you go. He is the one that wrote the foreword of this one. That is some casual dining right there. I'd like to know what I'm missing here. Do you like to construct your poems or just do stream of consciousness? Hmm. Uh, the poems start off, when I make poems, start off with a thought. And then that kind of thought delves into more of the pattern. I really don't do like one way of poems. I don't do haikus, like only haikus or only just different formats. It's just however it naturally comes. Like, yeah, so I would say a stream of consciousness is what it is. It's a line that hooks me, a thought that hooks me into it, and I delve into it more, and it just kind of flows. Um, I might put it down, and then it just kind of sits there marinating, and then I pick it back up and start all over again. I can do it. I've done a poem in 45 minutes, and I've finished a poem in like 2 days. So it just depends on how um, passionate or how dominant that thought is of how I have to get it out. Hello, Michael Doberman. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So, yeah, I would say Yeah, I don't sit there and go, "Okay, let me do these circle graphs," and I have a 1 word each, and I have to put it together. Yeah, I don't uh, I'm too random, too random. Oh, boy. Okay, okay, where is Bloss? Because I have something about clowns here. Oh, like, slam. Okay. I'm glad you're here. I got something for you. Beyond this realm of drowning clowns, all the girls are gone. They left me long ago. Yet their laughter still pierces the cold night air, still penetrates the mist of memory. I shattered like a window pane struck by a sharp stone. Few stood by to pick up the pieces. They abandoned the fragments of a man who once stood tall, who made them laugh. But beyond this realm of drowning clowns, there is a promised land where a man can live in peace, where a man can once again be whole, where a man can inhale fresh air, where he can make the girls laugh once again. Got it. True. Oh my goodness. There are 224 pages here of this book, so we'll delve as deeper than you played. What's sad about it? The poem? Yeah, where I what I laugh is like where a man can live in peace. Clearly not around any women because we don't let you guys rest. That is hilarious. Um, artist profile. So this is the ad about him. He's a lecturer of Jewish history with various ventures in South Florida. I penned this poem in memory of my father and in honor of my mother. This poem celebrates my recovery from a serious illness I could have not recovered without the invaluable support of my parents. This poem is a thank you to them. He's living out there on an island. No women, just a ball named Wilson, living the good life. I'll read 2 more, and then I'm gonna read one of my own, and, I'm gonna get you guys to compare. You're gonna be honest with me. We've read a couple of these. I'm gonna read one of mine, and you're gonna tell me who's better. Who is better here? Okay. A place a bit more beautiful indeed. Leaving my car at the repair shop, I walked to the nearby stop to catch a bus to go home. A bus, a bus pulled up shortly, which I boarded. I can't do this one. This one is horrible. Okay. No, I can't. This one is horrible. I'm sorry. Uh, Yoshiyukio Otoshi. All right, moving on from the bussy. If you only knew, you made dice roar down 143rd Street. Welcomed a song of forever friendship. Sitting above picnic table in Bermuda shorts, beginning all talk of a universal thought with, "Hey, Al." It was ebony tide pouring slowly upon the sand as Monopoly magic passed go. All through Harlem, did you know, your laugh blew sunshine kisses to many who had no time to smile, working all the while in search of a nice house and a shiny car tomorrows. You eased the day with your fearless words, tremendous truths that named you. Cool friend of Golden Rule, always remembered for making fun times swing all night long. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention which one is my mom's, okay? My broken heart. There is no solace for my soul, nor comfort for this ache. To exit from my humble life must be some mistake. I cannot live and pretend my heart is still intact, with such a big part missing. I long to have you back. I know along the journey new loves renew the heart, but none can fill the open void left from your depart. Only in your presence and from your sweet embrace will my heart be here healed, its rhythm back in place. I sit here in the darkness, longing for your touch, knowing that my memories may have been enough. Mhm. Yeah, smack it down. That one I actually like. I do like that one. I like the emotional turmoil. The mm. Last one, and then we'll do one of my own. Okay. Reflecting pool. She walks across the reflecting pool of oil on blacktop after the rain. She bends with age, not vanity, on her wooden cane. She has no need to study what she knows so well. The many hues, how they shine, how murky round the edges, how deep and dark within. It seems so pretty for an instant, so sublime. I turn and shudder, knowing what's to come. One day, I too must cross the reflecting pool. Damn, this is about death. Okay, take a break from that one. Yeah, that sounds good. Yes, it does. Sounds very good. Good indeed. I can't do duets. I have 2 duets, but I can't do them. I have, no one else to duet with. Um, you like that one? That one was pretty good. Yeah. Let's do one of my own. Take a drink. Edit the voice in later. This one is called Duel of Passions. Starbound, star-crossed, ill-fated from the start. A duel of passions, a quick draw, aimed for the heart. Too soon, too late. The battle was already lost. Emotion spilling out from within. Couldn't hold on for letting go. Couldn't say yes when it was no. Time slips away until it all turns to gray. Mm. The poem is called Ode to Curia. If you order now, you get free shipping and handling. But wait, there's more? There's more? 2 for the price of 1, plus free shipping and handling. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that's my Sephiroth poem. I shared that, uh, with Bloss, and he was like, "You narrated a Final Fantasy without even knowing it." Your favorite poem is Pointy Birds. Is that something I can look up, Clay? Because I'll read it for you. I'll have no problem. I can take requests. Okay. Oh, Stephen Martin, uh, film The Man with Two Brains. Would you like me to read this? Oh, it's very short, isn't it? It's, let me do this right. Oh, pointy birds, oh, pointy, pointy, anoint my head, anointy, anointy. There you go. Yeah, it's part of, his film, The Man with Two Brains. I definitely lack one of them, or 2. I lack many brains here. Alright, okay, let's go with red. 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 Tori's piano is like bells, but she is spilling her raw, twisted soul. British-like diction, where all the ahs are pronounced a, is scratchy like speech. She is fire to the room, bred for the curls that snake around her neck, and for the hot discomfort of her lyrics. Cool. No. Read Bring the Ruckus for the ASMR. bring, bring the ruckus. Bring the ruckus. Hold on. Is that a poem? Oh, there is one that you did. Okay. No. You guys want me to ring songs? And I hope he doesn't. Oh, dear Lord. You want me to say Wu Tang? Wu Tang. Bring the motherfucking ruckus, okay? Oh boy, you guys are too much. You are derailing this stream. It's supposed to be chill, okay? You're horrible, boss. This this is so long. Okay. I just got sent a poem, so I'm gonna read it, and then I'll have to figure out what the fuck Doper Dad just clipped. Okay. All right, here we go. I need a drink. Okay. There's something about the way you look in my eyes. Like a starry night, you light up my skies. You lean in closer, and my heart starts to pound. I hear you sigh. You know I love that sound. I cannot read that chorus. Okay, I'll read the verse too. We made love and then he kissed me. I don't want it to end. Every day we spend together, I fall more into him. That boy, he takes my breath away. I can't find the words to say. So I wrote this little note, kiss it, seal it, so you know. I've got some time. If you got some time too. You've been on my mind, baby. Let me remind you. While I lay you down, I can't get enough. I'm stuck on your love. That's fine with me. Nowhere else I want to be. I can't, not even for the culture. Not even for the culture. I did as much as I could on that one. It's beautiful. I'm crying inside. I'm crying. I should. Why don't you send me the one? Send me the one. That one poem that when you beat, is it Siphon Filter or Metal Gear Solid? The Metal Gear Solid song one. Send me that one. Okay. Timpani drums. My dad heard timpani drums playing playing beats of felony, switching off the baby's television. My mom saw caribou flesh, pink as the sun in her emptiness, as she gave me the morning's paper. My brother felt ice projections, keeping the fruit below Sir in a bowl that Uncle Nell made last year. And I became James Stewart for a moment when I washed the dishes, saying, Merry Christmas, movie house, an apartment that I don't live in anymore. That is depressing. Very depressing. Thank you. There was a man, once a man that was from Nantucket. Uh, he ate a nugget. Yeah. The, the the one that you sent a while ago, I wish I hadn't lost it. If it's like a cheat code or something. Let me do two more and then I'll do one of my own. And then we'll do a poll. I'll do a poll to figure out which ones you like best. Old oaks. These old oaks arch their bones across the road. And the early moon rises orange, a disk of cold, flamed veined, with a leaf stripped gesticulations, in praise perhaps of the pock faced god, or mourning maybe their naked state, as night and winter form. I'm stalling. Hey Jacob, good to see you. Stalling on what? Tell me what I'm stalling on. I know. I'm nervous. If you can't tell, I'm always nervous. How strange, the world of the unknown. How strange, the world of the unknown. Today settled, knowing the chores of the day, as if they were in part of normal life. And yet changes enter our lives, entries of the unknown, rearranging the set predictable chores of yesterday, like acres of grass trimmed to perfection. Seems to me a waste of energy. If hidden amongst the forest of density, so no one else can see it, daily showers return the jungle destiny, enrich tomorrow's predictable knowledge. It's a chore, an endless chore that needs to be done today or tomorrow. That is known, but what is unknown? The unknown is who will do it tomorrow. For right now, I ponder why it's useless. I do know from my chair of ease, I don't want to mow today or tomorrow. This person is conceptualizing about mowing. She's like, too much. Too much for me. I really liked it, and then that end at the end is just such a twist. She's like, "I do not know from my chair of ease, I don't want to mow today or tomorrow." Oh my god. It's so amazing how simple life tasks, like just random things, can just froth your mind with these things. Okay, we'll do a love it poem. Love it, love it, love it. Only I had someone to do it with. I could do that. Mhm. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. I know you wanna hear it. Okay. This one is called Only You. I'd search the stars to see your face. Only you could take my breath away. Only you could make me sway. When your present comes my way, only you held me so captive with your gaze. I'm just waiting for your embrace. Only you. Thumb grazed over my pulse, tracing the outline of my heart. Only you can make it run so wild. Only you. Hovering your lips over mine, that distance is more than I can bear. Only you. I have no fear, for one day you'll hear it whispered. Only you. Only you. There we go. Hello, Rio. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're going to do a poll. How do I do that? This? Yeah, poll. Yep, 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 yep. Start a poll. Okay, here we go. We're going to do a poll. Thank you. I hope you have a really good night, Rio. I really appreciate you stopping by. Um, yeah. So I have it's nice, a little sad. Yeah, mine are kind of melancholy a little bit. I wish I could do my duets because those are really nice. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Things have been going good. It's been such a long time since I've streamed on my channel. I just thought I would do something a little different, a little chill. I do want to do another um, dating AMA stream. I'd like to do that. But other than that, I really don't have any other plans for my channel. Oh, who's the buttheaded rando? Hmm? See you. Don't like the randos. Unsubscribe. Mhm. You do have really bad short-term memory loss. No, it was like a love poem. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, rando's got a rando, okay? Rando is a good guy, okay? Okay, we're gonna do this. Do a couple more. Walkman at a viewpoint lot. Currents of jazz sax ripple into my ears, and over thoughts soon to be shunted onto spur tracks, like those rust-laced and locked boxcars. The caught rain in this changing light shines on initials spray curved over stencil numbers, or hand carved into wood slatted tables. Above the roots of thorns and blooms, wet stems and grass brightening, as April plants a rainbow distant hill to hill, arc of colors on dark gray and blue clouds, swept east by this cool wind carrying scent and pollen over that red cedar fence, separating two lawns, and through the cracked open windows of cars stopped at a red as passengers and drivers crane to see the full arc. Hmm. Yeah, Tim. My cat is black. That's so funny. Ralph Buchanan is a poet. Tim, he was the best poet. Shut up. I'm about to unmod you. Unmod you. Thank you guys for your votes. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Makes me feel just a little bit better inside. Except for Bloss. Made you. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. You got me, Jacob. Are you using a filter or no? No filter. Hey, Groovy. Good to see you. Just a couple pounds added. More than a couple pounds added. No filter, but thank you so much for complimenting and saying hi. He is devious. Jacob, how could you? All right, so this one is called Merlot. Scrubbing the stain of last night's spilt wine, foaming suds bristling and popping, unable to erase the burnt Merlot seeped deep into the fabric. Such a simple mistake, the wobbling of a glass when our parting fingers brushed against its stem. Ooh. and then a liquid cascade, tumbling end over end, twisting river of red rushing to the floor, bracing below. Perhaps if I had cleaned it last night, my hands would not be raw and red, matching the stain you left behind for me to clean. Dang, she's scorned. She is so scorned. I have to pick up this Merlot stain that you did. You're not even here. Oh my goodness. You have one? I would clean up on the spot, not wait till the next day. Lazy. So lazy. Um, what is it, Groovy? You have a good one? What? Okay. The passing of my lips. The day we melt. The day we met, I felt them wane, overwhelmed, but not wholly set. On the evening I confessed my truth. Absolute, it was my order, beset. Significant is mine to never once more. Precedent film, film Jesus. Okay, press an unfamiliar grain. Recognition of being laid to rest would surely be their bane. What ponderous fool to not have seen this condition regarded no cry. I relinquish to relish on this special day. Your lips are where my lips have gone to die. I thought this was going to be sweet. Not sweet at all. Alas, my stem glass doth tumbled over. Lazy. So lazy. Ah, I appreciate it. Nice, boss. Night, night, boss. Hope you have a good one. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the ends are just so wild. It's just so random. Like, it doesn't flow. It's just like it's like the caveat of like why they made the poem is like this elaborate swan song, and then the end is like, yeah, because I didn't want to do the dishes. So anyway, I died. Uh, this one doesn't have a title. Um, so let me go ahead and read it. My darling, let me splay kisses over your sweet face until I cover every inch of it. Indulge me. Let me linger along the edges of your mouth. Will you lick your lips to relish the taste of it? Or will you pull me in greedily to claim more? Cheeks are flushed and breath is heavy. It feels just right, this pressure building between us, allowing the flames of passion to sear me from within. Lips are finally parted and our eyes locked in a heated state, leaving our emotions laid bare, both wondering, where do we go from here? Fart. Hey, Sturgeon. Good to see you. Non sequiturs. Yeah, they are kind of fun. Sure. Mm-hmm. No. Hope you have a good night. We're just hanging out, reading random poems that are either good or bad, one or the other, or funny. Mindful. Where I live, sea and sand touch in a way that is mindful of flora, wings, and flesh. As if pure sunlight is not enough to make sea fig marigolds bloom across the rippled mark dunes. Even the muddy shoreline is fluorescent with subtle hints of moss, skull feathers, perch scales, and footprints that blossom kayaks into the bay. A late afternoon rain journeyed over the bay and was gone, where a rainbow lit across the horizon. I saw two deer forage up on a mossy embankment into a thick underbrush. Already a soft cry wafts off the bay in response to the sun falling, a sound familiar to sunlight, unfurling petals or translucent wings in flight. Sparse dunes, grasses lean their slender shadows toward transient twilight as a soft onshore wind prepares for sleep. I was going to say we kissed it part after. Oh, I wrote this haiku: summer heat burning, animals search for relief, dream of winter's cold. It's pretty good. I like that. It was a good haiku. Very simple. I do like haikus because they're short and simple, but there's so much that you can delve into. Um, okay. Survivors. In the midnight pale's desert light, absent of neon signs and car horns, soldiers emerge in oceans of white, searing sandstorms, slithering on their bellies among the looming dune dwellers. Urgent survivors are heroes, transitioning between days' unbearable heat and frigid night survivors. Among scorpions, adders, mice, sand fleas, and spiny cacti, casting shoony shadows, attaching to emptiness, reflecting against the sunlit moon, awaiting the call of Canadian geese flying homeward. But in the distance, senses awaken to ritual's prayer call. Hmm, nice, nice and sweet. Tinsel, the tug and pull of touching glances, unanswered questions tense the air. You walk the path of grounded, yet you return to tread uncharted waters, in quest of that which keeps you restless, defies your will to define the bent of mind and heart constrated. Yep. Thank you so much, E. Clay. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. And I will see you around. I'm probably going to go a little bit longer and then head off. Ooh. I remember Puerto Rico. I recall a poor farmer's life on the mountains of Borquean, where a silver river ran my bath by a deep green secluded glen. Scarlet tangers croon bold songs of their summer's lovers on the wind, and plum mangroves and plum mangoes sweeten on the tree to the Sunday market I'd bring. I'd ask the Lord to hear my prayer so I might sell the sugar cane, the plantain and dove white cloves sown on the days the fields were flooded with rain. When fortune's grip dropped extra coins, what joy for me and the seamstress, whose spry fingers worked simple cloth into a fine pastel blue sundress. With gift in hand, I hurried home. How my wife grabbed and kissed me, and her sweet love made me realize how rich a poor farmer can be. That's kind of sweet. He worked so hard to get her a nice dress, and she was well pleased with it. Um, Trying to figure out which one I can do. Yeah, it is wholesome. That was really sweet. That was sweet. That was nice. Okay. Um, Night, Anthony. Hope you have a good one. Da, 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 da. Okay. No layover airports. Forever I'll see you. Like no layover airports. From empty cities deliver airplanes with no space and no escape. And the endlessness of the sky where the bright you shine like a small dot from a distance to me. Infinite hypothesis there descends. Fuzzy images, other worlds, oh, so strange. So secret horizons, it's not here. I'd like to search for you, but I do. Happiness and a poem from you, and in the sun I'm blue. Hmm. Okay, I think I did, Rex, try to send you a friend request, and I think I got it right because I remember joking about that with you, but I can try again. I might have not got the not good with fields. I'm already friends with you. There you are. See? Okay. Yay! Got you back. It's all right. Let me read another one of mine, and then we'll do some more. Um, okay. Tell me something that is true. I missed you. So hollow and lonely without you. If only we had more time, I would take every second. I searched for you only to find you already here. To see you again, to come face to face. I would hold you so close. I'm afraid I'd never let you go. A dream it seems, it was never reality. Hmm, kind of sad. Kind of sad, not really. Ooh. This one's called Rabbit Fur Tickle. It's warming up today, this last day of winter, and the Eastern Standard time to take off my coat. Yesterday, we let our mothers wrap and pack away the warmth that held us through the dark days and nights. Today, we are wrappers and the packers. Funny how eager we were to shed the extra layers, thinking only of what lay ahead and not looking back. So go and open the closet doors and let the spring light fall on what we shoved behind the leather and umbrellas. Chances are it's all a tight fit. Sadly, I catch one last scent of the beloved and Marlboro clinging to the collar that has softly touched my shoulder since autumn, like the hand of a friend. Yeah, I had no idea that they had NASA did that. There was no like news about it. It was just some sort of, hey, we're going to the moon. Yeah, I can't tell if that one was sad or happy. Like letting go of something. Hmm. I saw her standing there. If you had eloped Mediterranean waters from the Euphrates' passionate rage, to this day, the ocean floor would forever rise with the battle-torn hulls and honorable intentions of noble civilizations. The burning towers of Troy, an eternal beacon, glow on the horizon as a declaration of desperate conduct and of noblesse divine. Defined, you walk on their burning embers, an effigy demands instinctual desire to touch and feel the look from her mortal coil. Hmm. Okay, we're going to do two more here, and then we will let it go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Grumpy, good to see you. Turtle Heart, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right. House of Dreams. Goodbye, house. You held us in your heart as I gazed through ancient windows, watching years depart. Quiet hours, ticking clocks echoed on your wood floors. Memories, dancing light, and closed doors. It's time you had a family within these aged walls, young noses pressed to your window panes, and laughter echoed in your halls. I'm leaving now, though part of myself will remain. Fool's wool gathered like the roses from your garden. That's cute. All right, this one's called The Ancient Grove. The ancient grove of wet redwood stands tall against calamities of all nature and eras. Storms, fires, men with their sadistic chainsaws. Even time itself could not raise these old splendors. They are immense exemplars of beauty that have managed to endure ages to no end. They are conquerors of heaven and land, their verdant branches reaching high into the cloudless skies, their bountiful roots grasping deeply into the earth. And as the California sun sets above these gently swaying giants, the tops are ablaze with orange red light, dancing like combs of freshly set fire until the night greets the sky and the moon takes its place. Amongst stars, comets, planets, and space, even then, these redwoods do not sleep. Yeah, it does sound like leaving a child. Like they've raised their kids and they've done it all. They've seen so much time pass, and it's like an empty nester syndrome. And they're just kind of saying it's now time for you to have more noise and damage in your house. You want to see something do a lot of damage, a toddler. I thought dogs or something would tear up a house, but I'm telling you, I have never seen such rampage as what a toddler can do. Oh my god. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just kind of like a relaxing stream. I know there's a lot of other people hanging out tonight doing their own thing, so I didn't wanna keep you guys held too long. As always, I really appreciate you coming by and saying hi to me. And if this is something you would like me to do again, just leave a comment down below, and I will be more than happy to delve into more tracing the infinite. Yes. Maybe there might be some. I mean, like I said, there were some really nice, cute ones, and then some that just didn't make any sense. So that's what's always good about finding a book of just a collection of different people's perspectives and thoughts, because you just never know what they're thinking until you read their words. So, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and week. Um, I didn't even realize today was April Fool's Day, so joke's on you. Until next time, guys. Bye.